about Boston and Cambridge people, and I just don't know what's up with it. Because my girl is Laura Montgomery, and here she goes. You know, Laura is a strong sister. She's lived in Cambridge all her life. She lives down the coast. My sister lives down the coast. She does her thing. You haven't seen her on her TV show because of different various woes, but I just wanted to stand here and have the honor of standing with
my camera.
with Laura Montgomery. Where's my camera, sister?
Right, okay, we're going to make this happen.
You know that I'm trying to run for Poet Populist at Cambridge, and this is the kind of flavor I flow with. It's all about community. And my sister Laura, let me give her the stage. My sister Laura flows with poetry too. Tell me a little bit about who you are.
Well, I thank Cambridge, and I believe through CCTV the community knows me from Let's Talk on Friday evenings, and just through being through Cambridge through various volunteer programs and poetry readings, which is one of my blessings in life, many blessings in life. And I thank Toni Bee, especially for this opportunity of having me here this evening. I would like to begin by reading a piece, Open Your Mind and Look Inside. Your hearts and minds are doors in your life. You must carefully open them and look inside. Seeing your needs, learning how to grow, your mind will rest easy as time goes by. Stop convincing yourself that things cannot get any better. Look inside for the new, and don't be afraid of things you don't know. Memories of yesterday and things will go on forever. It is a memory. The negativity you look back on, and it is the positivity you must go. Take what is found to be pure, positive, and beneficial. Surely, study them as you make improvements in life each day. Remember, you can have all of the money in the world, but you are as poor as anyone else who has no faith. Faith is the size of a mustard seed. It is oh so small. Though I heard with faith there is so much you can do. With faith, along with prayer, you can open many doors and make many changes in your lives. And believe me, I am one who has seen dreams come true. Thank you. My next piece of work I'd like to read to all of the poets in the world. This is to my fellow writers. It is a refreshing idea to share my ideas, only once thought of as a dream. It is a blessing to share my words through the gift of writing poetry. May those who read these words or hear these words find hope. May the words innovate and inspire you too. As I share my universal language with everyone, may something in the words I say be special to you. These words are words I send out to my fellow poets. With emotions, our struggles as we live life from day to day. Renew your faith. Keep your words flowing as easy as a river. Inspire and invoking others to make tomorrow a brighter day. Thank you very much. And again, big props to Toni Bee.
Thank you, Sister Laura. I am honored by your props. You know, Laura's been an inspiration to me. I've been with her in a few different programs, y'all, and she's just beautiful. Thank you, Father, for letting me have this show today. I want to introduce you now to Leonardo Toppin. My man's from Dorchester, and he enjoys writing sonnets. Maybe that's why his favorite poet is William Shakespeare. He lives in Somerville, he works in Cambridge, and I'm going to let him tell you why he keeps on writing. It's something that has to do with Jay-Z, but I'll let him tell it.
Well, Jay-Z said he paints pictures with poems, and I like to do the same. I write sonnets about love. The Queen's Guard. You're safe from any barbs directed at you. No slings or bows loose anything to fear. The stones deflect to where they cannot hurt you, and arrows whistle harmlessly afar. Your halo reinforces your corona. Their circles couldn't trace a worthier brow. Your crown outshines the proudest worn tiara. No angel has a more ethereal glow. And though I pledge allegiance to your safety, my shield could not deter one wounding blow. Your perfect skin is still unmarred thanks to me. My heart endures a pain you'll never know. An arrow laced with feeling pierced my chest. Your ignorance of my love serves you best. The next one is called Atlas Sighs. My limbs are more than strong enough to hold you. The weight of the world fails to leave me faint. I suspend all distractions to behold you. I shrug off stars to grasp a finer point. Condemned to play the universal pillar, I brace the skies securely on my spine. The heavens offer views in endless number. When I look up, my eyes default to one. My partial point of view defies comparing. I find no scene complete without your face. Your footsteps keep the universe revolving. I move the earth to keep up with your pace. If any harm were to befall your foot, I'd wring my hands, the earth would follow suit. Thank you. More?
Can you give us more, Mr. Toppin? I read Shakespeare for fun.
This one is called Dowry. It's a sonnet about marriage. Sorry, Miss One, I don't have a cow. No fatted calf is worth Hanyana's hand. So stout a promise begs me to endow more than what one prized animal can lend. You celebrate your wayward child's return, as I indulge her tendency to stray. What dowry can equate to your firstborn? What gift to give for what I take away? If every creature on earth were voting, and mine to give, I still would owe you more. 4 million hooves make up a herd unseen, but are just as inadequate as 4. I offer myself, when I say I do, your prodigal children will number 2.
How long have you been writing, Leonardo?
I've been writing for about 5 years. And I've been reading the works of Shakespeare's sonnets and kind of studying them and using them as my guide.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you giving us your time and your sonnets. Leonardo Toppin, we may see him again. We may see Gail Roby of Illinois again. We may see Haitian American King again, Widner Florestal. Thank you all for enjoying this. Of course, my name is Toni Bee. You just got finished watching Leonardo Toppin, the sonnet maker. Really, to get in touch with any of these poets, I really would like you all to contact me. You hear their information here, but it would be great. You can contact me anytime. My email is readb@yahoo.com. If you Google me, you can find me that way. Somehow through, CCTV Cambridge. Leave a note at the places that you know where I roll. I want to introduce you all to this next sister, who's kind of amazing. Enough respect. She's from Beantown. Big ups. Cambridge, I gotta do that. I'm from Roxbury and Dorchester, so enough respect. But it's all about Cambridge, and it's all about art. Art touches us all, no matter what color, no matter what language. Today you've heard Haitian Creole from Jean Denis. You've heard Spanish poems from Alan Smith Soto, and that's what it's about. Art has no color. We all bind together of many ages. The age range has been numerous here today. It's April 2011. Enjoy Poetry Month. But before I'm just going to stop talking. because the next queen that's coming up, her name is actually Queen. She's a 21-year-old, and she actually loves Langston Hughes. She was born and raised in Boston, and I'm going to let her tell you why she keeps writing. And, you know, I think we can find her on YouTube under Queen 617, but I'll let her make sure she explains that to you. Thank you, Queen. Listen to her rocket.
Good day, everybody. I am Queen, and yes, you can find me on YouTube at QueenNL217. I'm also on Facebook. You just have to search Queen Sadies. I'm right there. So my piece is called If Tomorrow Comes, and I really hope you enjoy it. I wish I could supersede hypocrisy. Stand tall and brush my shoulders off, but the eyes of doubt keep watching me. Hoping that I give up and soon be stopping. See, it's like the building blocks of life have formed a path and now they're blocking me. But honestly, I just wish that I could lift this weight from off my shoulders. I just wish that I could somehow regain my composure and come over all the things that I just can't seem to get over. But this life just doesn't taste the same. I can only seem to come up with ways to display clear pictures of hate, and I apologize. I apologize for capturing your minds and bringing you to the stage just to give you a taste of how I'm feeling. For a few moments, just to let you embrace just what I'm dealing with, because I can no longer continue on this journey with no destination, while the void hole in my soul only dissipates me from creation. And each new day bears the same old problems. I'm starving. Starting out weak, so I have no choice but to keep stopping, dropping, slipping deeper and deeper into darkness, and it's all my fault. So I sit in right of my hardships, recite it, and everyone thinks it's a gift, and it is. But I get equally this when you applaud after I just told you that my heart was broken. Because my heart is breaking. Soul shaking rage bleeds out into the page, and I'm steady living life as if my life was taken. I'm steadily being judged by the mistakes I'm making, but I desire to still be in it. In it from the very beginning until I finish. I need to speak until the pain is no longer hidden. I need to write until the stacks of paper hit the ceiling. I need to breathe. In order to keep living, I need to give. Instead, I only seem to have a mind to want to give in. But then again, let's go back and recall the circumstances under which I'm living in. You see, I wasn't handed anything. I had to fight for my achievements. And believe me, I'm giving way more than I'm receiving. But no longer can I live this way. Always fighting just to see today, but now I'm focused on tomorrow. If tomorrow comes, I hope it comes without the weight of all my pain and sorrows, without that bitter taste that I can't swallow. If tomorrow comes, I hope it comes with me to lead and it to follow. Thank you so much. My next piece is called Rest in Peace. It's one of my favorites, so I really hope you enjoy it. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, and I'm not referring to the deceased. No, I'm talking to my future, which lies in pieces beneath my feet. I'm weary, but I'm not tired, and my eyes are teary to the point where I can barely see clearly, but I'm not crying. I'm just lost in a state of confusion. I guess this is the state that I'm destined to be in, a place where I'm tested to see when I'll fail, not if I'll fail. See, that would mean to have the chance, when the truth is I've been rejected since conception. Rejected from heaven because of the wages of my sin, and rejected from the world because of the color of my skin. Do you still think you could do better with my situation you were in? Because I'm begging you to take my place, in a place where there's no vacations and no escape to a better place by the use of your imagination. It's just the constant heartache until your heart breaks, shattering into a million different pieces. Can't even dream because you're afraid, and you wonder why my nights are sleepless. Yes, it's that bad. Because I live in a world where my educators are more dedicated to their paychecks than to my education, and STDs are shit like recipes, which constantly defeats my generation. I'm snapped back to reality only to see that I'm stuck in last place again. And I know that yesterday is history. I know that tomorrow will be a mystery, but today is called the present, and it hasn't been a gift to me. Because I'm still waiting for a day where misty-eyed cries caused by heartbroken goodbyes subside. I tried to be more than just another mistake that a young mother makes by not choosing abortion. Instead of living a life where all the small things get blown out of proportion and there's never enough time for the things that matter. Like broken glass, my dreams are shattered. Thank you so much.
Can I get a hand clap for that? Wow. Queen of Boston. I hear the rhythm in what she's doing. She's fabulous. Queen of Boston, make sure you check her out on YouTube. Make sure you check her out on YouTube. You know, we got a lot going on here, y'all. And I'm just gonna let this bad boy flow.
So, the next poet we're gonna have is Toni Bee. She lives in Area 4 and she's going to be the poet populist. So everybody vote for her. Woo, Toni Bee. Vote for number 1.
You see that, y'all? That is Sky. That's my wonderful niece, and you know, I'm just gonna vault back into Queen because I'm standing here holding my paper. I think I need to bust her move and bust the memory with the quickness. You know, this is an interesting season for people of various religions, and a few months ago, my girl signed me up for the gym. This is kind of, she signed me up for the gym. So a little bit of weight loss and a little bit of healthiness is on the track. I urge everyone to be healthy. But if your girl hasn't signed you up for the gym, that's okay. This gym was in Central Square. My girl signed me up for the gym, told me 'twas competition to win. The team who lose the most fat get money or massaged backs. I don't know if the work's worth the win. I wonder if the work's worth the win. Trainer says, tail up, tummy in. Planks got my face screwed. I ain't in a crunching mood. Jack's jump make me look like a fool. Jack's jump makes me look kinda cool. I'm getting used to the exercise tools. The elliptical pace make me run sloppy race. But lately, I seem slim in the waist. I'm getting slim in the waist. Now I head to the gym in a haste. Adrenaline kicks in. I want my team to win. Like my body more, which is now slim. Yeah, my body is trimming more slim. Cause my girl got me in shape at her gym. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is for my girl Leslie Braga. She's on the board at Margaret Fuller House, who, you know, as you know, I was down with them and I still am. And they are having their upcoming event, Sweet Soul Supper, on June 23rd. Make sure y'all get healthy. The gym that I got that started my getting in shapeliness was In Shape. Go see Dan at In Shape, right in Central Square. When you get out the T, it's right there, because, you know, we need to get our slim on. This is a season of healthiness. I wanted to encourage you all in spiritual healthiness as well. Numerous churches in Cambridge, but especially Area 4. There is Pentecostal Tabernacle, open on Sundays. Make sure you roll. They've got a children's church and all that. So, thank you all for listening. Right now, we're going to have a brother named Trinidad come up. He is an excellent artist. I think you all know him. He's an actor. He does many things in community. I'm going to let you explain a little bit more of who you are. He's a fabulous actor, and wait till you hear him read. Trinidad, why do you write poetry?
I write poetry because poetry is imperfection, and that's what we all are, and I don't think people realize that we are imperfection. As a poet to myself, I then go through a process to find perfection of that poem, but it's the essence of who I am, which is imperfection, and that's why I love to do it. So we're going to start off, and I'm going to be doing 2 poems that the community is familiar with, called Denial, and she had a different name but the same game, Denial. Denial. Our bodies is submission, but our love won't tap out. The submission was too strong, our love didn't last long. Infidelity was the problem, monogamy couldn't solve them. The problem was too deep, the mountain got too steep. Separation was the answer, or was it a cover-up to enhance her? Was I the bloodstain on the white tee of the bird to set her free? A lie altogether, a lie all to get her. The past is our love has no chance at forever. Let's rewrite the past, the chapter has ended. Let's begin from the last. Contradictory in many ways. Let's go back to the same days where my eyes are blue, the sky is red. How can you love me if you are dead? A black hand covered with the white glove, equal to a person without self-love. You were a mere interlude, ain't trying to be rude, but what felt a year was just a day. I mourn as your recovery takes no delay. Absence makes the heart fonder, but I cannot yearn any longer. I just touched back on reality. I got it like an epiphany. The picture is so vivid, and I no longer want to capture your image. Denial. She had a different name, but the same game. Denial. The secret to love is lies, because the truth will set you free. I let my heart go, but the same didn't apply. The truth was the truth, and a lie was a lie. Denial was the truth, my lust was the lies. I learned in order to catch you must fly. You release me from the mountaintop. Hopefully I can fly so my heart won't drop. Breathe, breathe. Unlike my intentions, resuscitation without question. Initially the decision was up to me. Then operation let it up to we. We like the French, so why was it always no in plain English? Was me being in we easy for you to see? That couldn't be. Life so beautiful for it to be me. So to see a beauty like you see is a sight to see, and no, there was no possibility of that being me. But let's see, contrary to the contradiction of your actions to your thoughts, this is like the arts that I will never fully understand, like a mistress never having a man. Do you see the irony in that? Just look at us. Do you duplicate that? Sorry for my obscurity and twisted comedy, but this is sincerity, and the severity of the epiphany that just came to me doesn't compare to the hypothetically reality that you think you see with me. That see became saw. Now I will cut them off. My lust became wings. Now I will cut them off. To fall in the sea with the fishes while your head's in the sky. Now was that really your wishes? She had a different name, but the same game. Denied. Yo, Toni B, you want me to kick another poem?
You know what? I think I just got an offer for a song.
A song?
And some more poems. But, you got something a little shorter?
I got something. Well, it's a personal poem. Never performed. The two initial was for the community, but I got something I never performed, so I'm going to hit him with it.
Rip it.
Alright, so this one's called You May Look, But Do You Have the Ability to See? I cried every day, but y'all couldn't see, and I could still say a napkin never met me, nor did it adore me. I stand under the water of my tears. I quiver at the mercy of my fears. Will I tell or not? She'll never know, cause how I act is way more than what it shows. I take what's already known and I use it as a deflection. Like bittersweet, my smile is a deception. But can you read between the lines in my teeth? You need a pick because the plaque is down deep. Down, down deep. Yes, indeed. No reiteration. Just the tool of repetition in a book that's blazing. A flame that's waiting. Can you say I'm patient? Now take the I am and make it impatient. My flame's ignited. I'm no longer waiting. Pyro was my doctor and I was just a patient. The stakes have arrived. The results have arrived. I will not dive. More like dive. I'm destined for the top and will not subside. You may look, but you have the ability to see. Toni Bee.
Thank you, brother. Please have your friends vote #1 for me.
Oh, it's all love.
For the Cambridge Arts Council. Right now, friends, thank you so much, Trinidad. Right now, friends, we have a brilliant 9-year-old who I know very well. She's my daughter, Selena Yard, and we're going to attempt to read a poem with you. See, it doesn't matter the age. If the art is there, teach your children. Hopefully that art is good. But whatever your art is, teach your children. So what poem are we going to say today? And let's rip the proverbial mic. Willows weep, sprout like green, like shaven wool sheep.
Winter is warm.
What?
Schools fly by, sprouts nest new. On the gray sky, and winter is warm.
Ice cream truck, tasty tinny sounds, kids beam with luck, and winter's warmth. Garden soil.
Garden soil thaws, flower tips burst. Glass gleams glass, and winter is warm.
And love turns anew. Fears burn away, tears shed few. Tears put at bay, sunlight shines through. Burning, blushing dew.
It is winter's warmth.
That poem is called Winter's Warmth. That's kind of my children's book. My 9-year-old, I was just saying this poem, and she happened to remember it, and I'm delighted. Thank you all for watching. Of course, my name is Toni Bee. You know I'm trying to be the poet populist of Cambridge. I'm trying to bring up the website right now, but let me tell you, go to Cambridge Arts Council, vote #1 for Toni Bee. Make sure that you celebrate youth, celebrate poetry and art. It's April 2011. You know, before we bounce, I wanted to tell you all that there is a wonderful artist, and her name is Lori Lander. Happy birthday, Lori Lander. She put together the lovely event in January. Come poets. Poets, come. Lori Lander, she's a wonderful artist. You should see her work. Go to lorilander.com /markets.html. Look, she's a Cambridge resident. She's doing wonderful things. I just wanted to gather all the poets here and really just to say Happy Poetry Month. My name is Toni Bee. Y'all spread out a little. We got some young people here as well. You know, this is the Boston and the Cambridge connection. I just want you all to celebrate art. Celebrate art, friends. You can do that in a myriad of ways. Hey, you know, somebody tell me, you know, I don't see Laura Montgomery. Laura Montgomery, why should we write poetry? Let me know.
I believe poetry, it reminds me of the wings of a bird. It sets our souls free. We need that freedom.
And what about you, Queen?
I believe if it's in you, you have to do what you have to do. I write poetry because poetry is me.
I don't see Trinidad.
You see me right here. I'm right here.
Oh, Trinidad. What inspires you to keep writing poetry?
I struggle. Just the struggle from where I'm from to keep writing and inspire from people where I came from, where I grew from, to come somewhere different from where they're from. I do it.
Wow. And so, Nubian, these two young folks, they go to the Morse School. Nubian, tell me why you like poetry.
Because it like expresses your feelings and stuff, and say like something's going on in your life, you can write poetry and explain it to everyone, and it'll be all good.
Thank you, folks. My name is Toni Bee. Make sure that you celebrate poetry and go to the Cambridge Arts Council and vote for me. Happy Poetry.
Hi, my name is Mario Davila, and I work here at CCTV with the youth programs. I was first a participant of the programs, and now I've gone on to aid and supervise and work with them.
I'm Deval Patrick. I've just been elected to serve as your governor, and you